So just go to your Sketchbook Pro to pick the initial cookie that we have done. So I'm just going to go to my gallery to check it out, and yes, this is it. I'm just going to click on it and it's going to show up on my Sketchbook app. So once you've done that, you already have it. This cookie is really looking small, so I'm going to just expand it. If you check the icons, there's a part where you see free. It's called free. Once you click on free, it gives you the liberty to expand your cookie to make it bigger or smaller depending on the size that you want. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to increase the proportion to make it bigger so that my sketch can be more visible. So the next thing I'm going to do will be to go to my color wheel, and I'm going to select the color that I want to use for my cookie. But first of all, I'll create an outline. So the outline of the garment is just a little bit of like drawing with a black pen, which is what I'm currently doing. I'm just trying to create the outline of the garment. So it's going to be a dress. It's an asymmetric dress. So I'm just pretty much drawing out the outline, the neck, the sleeves, the shoulder, and all of that, right? Okay, dearies, I'm almost done with the outline. I'm just drawing the last part of the sleeve, and this is what the outline of my dress is currently looking like, right? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to go to my pen and just my eraser, and to erase any unwanted lines that I have on my outline so that it looks clean and neat. So that's what I'm doing currently, using my eraser to clean out any lines that just look disproportionate around my cookie. I'm just trying to clean it up and make it look nice and neat. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do after that is to choose my color. I will go to my color wheel and pick the exact color that I want for my dress, right? I'm choosing a cream color, something close to ivory and off-white, and I'm just going to go ahead to start painting. Okay, so let's go ahead to paint. All right, so I'm going to choose my airbrush. That's my airbrush picked, and that's what I'm going to be using to paint on my outline. Okay, so this outline helps to give you a structure that you can work towards, like within, like a boundary, so you don't go outside of the sketch or what you're trying to create. So I'm going to paint just within the outline that I have created around my cookie. All right, so don't forget the layers. Remember in the previous video I explained the layers. So the layer where I did my outline with my black pen is different from the layer that I'm doing my painting on, right? So don't do all of them all on the same layer, so that you can easily make corrections on your cookie if there is need to do that. Okay, so go ahead and paint until you're done painting all of the space within the outline that you have created. So guys, I am done painting, and as you can see, this is what the current sketch is looking like. You can see the outline, the black outline is still there, and you can see that the color is still there as well. Okay, so I just decided that I wanted to add a little bit of detail around my outline, and to add like a princess cut around the skirt part of my outline. So I'm just going to change my pen. I have already done that, and I'm going to draw that sort of like princess cut on the skirt of the outline. Notice that I did it like on the layer, another layer entirely, because I just not sure if I want it there or not. It's easier for me to delete that layer if I don't need it anymore. So just create as many layers as you want to for different elements of your outfit or design, so that you can always make a correction if you're not comfortable with it it kind of looks good. I think I like it, so I'm just going to leave it there and let it shine through. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do will be to add some shade to my dress, just to make it look more like natural, to look real, right? So I'm going to create another layer for that. It's called shade. This is where you have like a multiplied effect. So if you click on the layer that I just created, you would see an airbrush. Okay, change the color of the airbrush to the desired color that you want to use, which is cream currently. So I want to use cream, and then I'm not going to choose multiply. So multiply is going to give me a darker sort of like shade for my design, to make it look even more real, like to make it look, how do I put it, to give a better effect, like a 3D effect. Currently it's looking flat. As we go on in the video, you would understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so you can see that it has, I just tried it out and it darkened some parts of my cookie. Okay, so I am noticing that my shade is too deep, so I'm just going to reduce the deepness or the darkness of the color paint I'm using, so it's not too deep, and that's what I did previously there. Okay, so once you already have like the color shade and you're comfortable with it, then you can just start shading around the outline, just at the end or edge of your outline, just like I'm doing. So your multiplied effect or shade is called shade, right? You're shading your outfit or your design. So it's usually done around the edges of your painting or your drawing. So that's what I'm doing. It gives like shadows or a shadowed effect to your drawing or illustration. So that's what you're just going to try to do around your illustration. Shade just around everywhere you see the outline, shade just around it, like the edge of the outline. Okay, fantastic. So once you're done shading, this is what you should have. Your outline should have a little bit of shade. So the next thing we're going to do is create another layer with the add button, and that is going to give light to your painting. So we're working with light and shade. So this is currently light. If you click on the layer, you would see an option for you to choose light. The first one was multiply and the second one is light. Okay, so this is going to lighten up your illustration. So make sure that you add light within your illustration, not around the edges like you did for the multiplied layer. So just do it within the illustration. Okay, all right, so I have successfully added the light. I'm going to just choose around like details for my dress. So I'm going to choose this gold detail. I'm just trying out my hands to see what it's looking like. This is what it is giving. And to be honest, I don't know if I like it. I want to put details around the basque area of the dress. That's the V part of the dress. You can see how it's changed the dress already, but I really don't like it, to be honest. So I'm just going to find my eraser and wipe it off. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so just play around your sketch app and make do with what you have. So notice that I have created another layer, right? For my detailing, for my applique, so whatever it is that, I choose to add to my dress. Okay, so that is what I want to use. I'm going to just reduce the opacity or the thickness of that particular detail. Okay, now I have brought it higher so you can see what it's going to look like. I'm just going to play around it and add it to my neckline. I think I'm going to like what it's looking like. I'm just creating some circular appliques around the neckline of my dress. This is what adding detailing to your outfit can do for you. And I think I like how it's turning out. So just play around your detailing and have fun. See what structures are coming out of your dress, what textures, how it's looking like. If you can take out some details that you don't like, take it out and then add. Just play around and have fun, really. Okay. Awesome. You can see that my sketch is taking shape. It's looking good. It's looking nice. I'm just going to reduce the deepness of my lines by reducing the opacity. If you check, I've clicked on the layer of my line and I'm just trying to reduce it so that it is not out there in your face, that there's an outline on the dress. All of this just helps to make your sketch look very natural and appealing, or soft on the eyes but beautiful at the same time. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do will be to change my paint to black. Yes, the black pencil is what I changing my paint to, right? So choose black, and I'm just going to add my signature Nod 2024 to my sketch. This just gives you makes your sketch look different from the rest. Once they can see it, they can identify, people can identify that you were the one who made the sketch. Okay. All right, so just go ahead and save your picture to wherever it is you want to save it to on your gallery, and that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.